Hey, Natsu here. Today I'm going to do um part 5 or part 6 of my What If Deku Was a Saiyan. In the last part, I explained the how the Stain Art happened, how they trained with All Might in the Time Chamber for 7 years in total, almost. They're all Might level attack that only use Ki. They basically can all do the same attacks. They can all do the ball of energy to make a blood wave to transform Deku in a great ape. And also how Izuku beat Cell but did not kill him because, well, he lost control and transformed before Cell was dead. So I finished it by, well, no. Now we are back at school and Izuku basically talked with Bakugo, Kami, and All Might, and he. I'm going to change one thing that I said previously. Wait, I don't even think I said it in the video, but with other people, I know I talked about something and saying to them that um uh what was his name? Mineta was going to be one of the last people to enter it, well, the time chamber, with someone else. I am going to change something, and it is that after what happened with Cell, Izuku asked Kami if he could bring the rest of the class in for a full day or two to at least show them how to use Ki and signals if they are ever attacked by Cell or other Nomus. And he accepted. But before that happened, they have to have their fight against the teachers. And most teachers are fucked in this one. But like, to such a point that, except the tape guy, well, he did get stronger, but he still lost. This time, thanks to Kirishima having a massive amount of training, him and the guy that can talk to animal didn't lose, like nowhere near that. Who else lost in this? Momo and Shoto win. Izuku and Bakugo win. Ochako win. Mineta won, but not his partner. He's still losing this one. Mineta still wins because, well, the same tactic. Wait, I just thought about it. I made a mistake. It's not Kirishima and the guy that can talk to animals, it's Kirishima and Sugar Rush. The one that can talk to animals is with earphone jack. They won anyway. Um, I know one other group lost. Dark Shadow, no. Um, you know what? I'll be right back. I need to go check it. Okay, so yeah. This time only 3 people failed, and it's Kaminari, um, the one he's partnered with, and the tape guy. Those 3 failed because, well, and no one in their team actually had trained. Bakugo was basically told by Izuku, run. I take care of All Might. With All Might basically going after Bakugo to try and stop him in the battle, and Izuku basically pushing him back or punching him back, basically making sure that, well, they don't win. All Might doesn't have one for all, since a massive amount of time. He lost it already. No big deal. He's basically thousands of times stronger than what he was with it. So, yeah. Um, Izuku and All Might were basically fighting each other pretty much like going all out practically, if without Izuku using one for all or using Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2. And after that happened, Izuku was able to put All Might down, put the tape around his wrist, and won. With Bakugo passing the finish line practically just before that happened. So, before, well, after that happened, um, they get healed by Recovery Girl, they talk a bit, and then all as Izuku told All Might about what he talked with Kami, about bringing the whole class plus Aizawa for 2 days at least. And so All Might basically told Aizawa that Izuku wanted to bring everyone to the place where he trains, to have 2 days of training with them to at least allow them to be able to fly and use like the others with the energy attack, which Aizawa was skeptical until um, All Might tells him, "Don't worry, I've been there multiple times, and multiple students already trained with him and that place." So Aizawa accepts. Well, not Aizawa accepts, but Aizawa accepts to try and pass it with Nezu. Nezu finds it interesting and asks to talk with Izuku in private. Izuku is going to tell everyone before they enter what will happen in it and how it will work. But Nezu asks to talk with Deku. Izuku goes to the office, and then Nezu asks him what kind of training they do and how it's going to work. And he basically pulls a lie out of his ass saying that it's a room where normal that someone created with his quirk that basically allows you to train for a whole year during a single day. Normally the problem is that you age in it, have to eat, have to sleep and stuff like that. But that he found a way for the class and him and All Might to actually train without that repercussion. Well, those repercussion. But he would need another like 8 to 10 months before being able to do that again to other people. So the only people that can actually come with him are everyone in the class, All Might, and Aizawa. Nezu says that it's a bit sad because, well, he was going to ask Izuku to bring class 1B because of that, and Izuku tells him, yeah, I guess I thought you would probably ask that, so I decided to make it clear from the start why it wouldn't be able to happen. Which Nezu says, okay, well, anyway, I accept to let you go there, but on the condition that everyone come back safe. So Izuku says, okay, accepts, and says the only thing we would require is something like in which student could be in because it is in the sky and not something like on top of a mountain, but the whole place was created using multiple different quirks, so it is basically flying in the sky, has a room in it that is basically an unlimited space, and in that unlimited space the time goes 365 times faster. So basically Nezu says, okay, I'll leave you a bus for people to be in it, and if you are, and since All Might and you will could basically live it by yourself, I'm going to hope that you can at least bring it there without too much trouble, which he accepts, and later in class, Aizawa says the announcement that everyone's going to go for 2 days of training where Izuku basically trained the others. So everyone was basically really happy because, well, the place where Izuku trained people, and every time someone goes there, just for a day, they get so much freaking powerful. So everyone, so I will tell everyone to get outside, to go in the bus, and that they're going to go to fly there. Well, he tells them that they're going to fly there once everyone's in the school bus. And then they just see All Might and Izuku grab each, well, one the front, one the back, and then just starts lifting it and flying to the lookout. While they are in there, they asked Bakugo, Kirishima, Shoto, Ochako, Ida, and Tokoyami what training they are going to do actually. And Aizawa says, I was going to start explaining it right now. How the place works. Basically, he told the lie to everyone except Bakugo, and he knew what Izuku was going to say for what Izuku said for the lie. So Aizawa explained to them that it's a place that people have made using quirks that are that is basically a flying house kind of with one room in it that when you enter it is basically an almost unlimited space where the time pass 1 year inside is 1 day outside, and that normally you would have the repercussion of time, but that Izuku found a way to take that off of them, so they can basically go in there for as long as they want. So everyone's really impressed that he found someplace like that. They're happy because they're going to be able to do 2 years of training in 2 days. And when they get there, Kami basically greets them, explains that, well, he's going to stay outside while they are going to stay in it, and that after 2 years they are going to come out. And basically, well, no, that after 2 years he's going to come in to tell them that the time is up because you can lose track of time in there. So when everyone enters, basically the first thing that happens is everyone who isn't used to it basically falls on their knee and are like, what the hell is this? You train in these conditions? With Aizawa basically thinking the same thing because even for him it's kind of hard. And so Bakugo and Ochako and Ida says, yeah, but it's hard for a bit. But while you're in here, you're basically immortal without needing to eat, sleep, drink, and basically no matter how hurt you get, you'll heal automatically. So for a bit, you're basically going to be killed over and over again by deku, while you get healed over and over again, constantly getting stronger over time. Which Aizawa is basically like, what? And everyone basically acting the same way until Izuku says, I'm not going to do that. Because me and all. Because for this. Because I'm mostly going to explain how to use ki. Which the people who weren't in on it yet looks at him like, what? And then Bakugo says, well, it's the thing we use to make our our energy blast and fly and stuff. He's going to train you be able to use that, and then the real training is going to start. He explained everything to me beforehand, and you're going to regret. And if you don't want to train, you're going to regret coming here. Which Mineta is basically like, what? So yeah. Basically, Izuku was told by Aizawa what they had already planned with the front rest. So basically, coming here will make all of that useless. But Izuku explained that no, all they're going to do here is train for ki control and ki attacks. Literally, there's nothing that's going to be done for their quirks, strength, speed, or whatever. They're only going to learn how to attack with ki, fly, and defend themselves, as well as augment their strength, but yeah, it won't augment their natural strength, just enhance it with ki. So they won't get that much stronger just from that. Well, hell, they'll probably get all to endeavor level strength because of ki, but you get what I mean. Probably, probably not. Anyway, so basically for the first 2 or 3 weeks, he explains to them how ki works and explains to them how to control it. And at the end of the 3 weeks, the only one who didn't grasp it correctly yet. Basically, he knows how to use it. It's just not like the others. It's not perfectly. It's his name is Kaminari, because basically he thinks of it as his electricity, which for him is be careful. If you overuse it, you basically fry your brain for a bit. Until Izuku basically snaps him out of it and basically explains to him that with ki, you can basically engulf your entire body into it, you won't have any problems. And then tells him that his quirk is probably the same, you shouldn't have any problems if you train it right. So, after a bit longer, he's able to control it, he's able to use it, and sorry about that. And everyone started learning how to concentrate ki and augmenting it. So for 1 month they learned how to control it at first. Then for 22 months they trained to simply augment their ki, make it stronger, more powerful, and stuff like that. And then everyone goes to say, okay, so now we continue like that, and then Izuku says, for the next month we're going to do something different. I want you to enhance. No, he says, I want you to learn a technique that basically renders me more powerful. You all know about my transformation into Super Saiyan. Then he goes Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2, which he does. He says those are easy to control. The last one is different, and I need this to make it. And then he makes a ball of energy throws it in the air, and says, when I look at this, this basically makes the same kind of rays as the moon. It is called Blood's Wave. What it does is transform me and others that has the same quirks as me into big ape being that are 10 times stronger. If I go Super Saiyan before transforming, my transformation will be in it. It is just more difficult for me to control it. Almost impossible for now. But I want all of you to learn it, to at least be able to do it. Because if you're able to send that attack up, firstly, I'll be able to see it. And secondly, I want you to use it only if you really are in grave danger. Like, more than mortal danger. Sorry about that. Which they then get and they start doing it, but before Kaminari is able to do it, Izuku tells him, for you it's going to be different. I want you to use your quirk and make a small field of electricity around your entire body constantly, and that every hour you add around 10 to 20 watts. And I want you to continue doing that until we have to go out. Then he says, okay, but for the ball of energy, and Izuku says, it doesn't really matter. You're the only one with a quirk that won't actually... Yes, your quirk will be enhanced by Ki, but you are going to probably have a big problem if you're not able to control your own power at the same time. So, okay, so Izuku tells him to do that, he does it, everyone else learn the Blood's Wave Ball, and the thing's over. So basically, all of them got stronger. Like I said, under Endeavor's strength at least. Not equal, not over. Under his. And so... Sorry. Where was I? Oh yeah, so for Kaminari it was basically just make sure your body's able to take it. By doing that, he augmented his stamina, the power of the shock he can send, and his brain is practically immune to the electricity now. It was already healing itself after a bit, well, almost instantly. So in it, he didn't have the idiot moment. Sorry. And so, before they leave for the forest, they go to the mall, and I'm going to end it here. This was basically the training for why everyone in Class 1A is going to start getting stronger and stronger. This was Natsu doing What If Izuku Was a Saiyan. Hope you liked it. Natsu, out.